Box 1 VI.
In this video, we're going to go over the Supra and what's happened in the last couple months, because the last time you guys probably saw the Supra, this happened. Sick.
It's pointing at the headliner right now. Oh, but you can aim it with that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Some of the little rubber bits are coming off, but like the big ones are just gonna like streak and embed themselves in the rig.
Not right now.
After a couple of weeks of shaking off the nerves of what just happened, we decided to make a game plan and get back into it. I should have taken it out of here.
This time wasn't in the exact perfect place to hide the scrape spot.
So we get some scrapes here, but I think that's unrelated to the incident. This cracked because the Harbor Freight fucking Dollarama jack just tipped over, bent itself, broke that. It's fine.
It is worn through here.
Cleaned up the subframe a little bit here. Some scrapes. I think this is the worst part right here, eh?
Yeah, for sure. That is like worse.
That's gonna be interesting to get off for sure. That's what this is supposed to look like. Diff is untouched, which is sick.
Oh damn, the rear floor frame rails are took a pretty good beating.
Oh shit.
We're still good though, they're still real thick, but it was definitely skating on those a bit. Oh, this has been scraped, but that's definitely not from the incident. That's definitely just from driving it.
Yeah, we looked at everything. It's not as bad as we thought it was gonna be. We're gonna cut and raise the rear subframe because that's the last part under the car that's hitting really hard. Our friend Austin has a jig for this already. We're gonna try and tighten the rear end a little bit by flipping the bushings on the trailing arms, raising the diff, which should add a tiny bit more camber, which means I can probably run 185, 65. So there'll be a little bit less stretch, a little bit less sketchy, and shouldn't debead again. Obviously the rear end is not gonna hit anymore, so that'll be nice. As for this, Aki has come by and looked at this and determined that he can respray the arch. So that'll get fixed, and then he's gonna have to do some clear coat blending. Probably on the entire rear quarter is gonna have to get clear coat blended. It'll be back looking pretty before the pop-up shop, which will be in the next month and a half, 2 months. You know, obviously none of this stuff was meant to be modified this way. So I accept the fact that, you know, things are gonna get wrecked, things are gonna get broken. There's gonna be a lot of trial and error. Like, we can't just have this like perfect, super low working and functioning on the first drive. That was a little bit optimistic to think that that was gonna be a thing, but that's okay. We're gonna fix all this stuff. We're gonna come back, revise it, make it better, make it work, and it'll be better than ever. It'll look better, it'll drive better, it'll fit better. You know, I'm not mad about the car. Again, just happy that my friend is okay from that little accident. When you modify shit, shit happens.
Austin has a subframe jig for the rear. and we got him to put my spare subframe in his jig. We measured out the exhaust hole, recut that, boxed the whole bottom of the subframe, and now we have like 20 mil more clearance. Also relocated the diff mount on the subframe to get a bit more camber out of it, because we're going to try and fit some wider tires. But yeah, now the rear will be everything as high as it can be. Now hopefully we can make this tire size fit on the other wheels.
Here's basically the extent of what happened to the arch. It actually didn't change the shape at all, but it did heat up and melt the paint off. Shot some tire up on the paint. This is obviously the worst side because this is the side that debeaded, but this side, you can't really see it that well, but it did heat up and melt the paint a little bit. So on this side, the reason why the paint got really hot is because we switched over to the steels and then we did non-Surrey, and this tire size is obviously a little bit bigger than my other tire size. This is 185, I was running 175 in the back. Fitment is, it's really tight. Obviously heated up the paint and melted it a little bit on this side, but
Big pretty beetle. Oh.
whoa!
So right now I'm just cleaning off all the rubber and stuff from when the tire blew out. Used some bug and tar remover, and it's coming off. It's taken a little bit of effort, but it's coming off. So hopefully we can get it cleaned up so that it looks pretty for Dylan later today. So it's Sarah's birthday this weekend, so Dylan wasn't around for all the work that we did on it, but we just put the new rear subframe in that Austin cut up, put in some new poly trailing arm bushings, slotted out the toe adjustment, did a bunch of work to try to fit wider tires and get a bit more ground clearance. So now we've got a 185/60, which almost didn't even need a bead blaster to seat, so that should be a lot safer. Shouldn't pop off again. And yeah, we're gonna drive it down to Sarah's birthday and surprise him with it. And who knows, maybe he'll drive it home after. He hasn't driven the car yet, so hopefully get it ready for him to drive the car. Invited me out there a few days ago, and he said, yeah, if you got time, come hang out. I told him I probably would not have time to come hang out. Yeah, he doesn't know that I finished his car and that I'm driving out there with it, so that's exciting. Yeah, really stoked for him to see that his car is alive and well again, and hopefully he's stoked. Hopefully Sarah's not too mad that I'm bombarding her birthday with his car, but unfortunately, I didn't really film that much of the process, but hopefully we'll get some shots, like a recap of everything that kind of got done to the car, and yeah. Well, that was short-lived. I got pulled over before I got to the house. I'm getting a Box 1 VI. So tow truck's gonna come. Probably not gonna be able to get this on a tow truck, so it's gonna be a long night, I think.
So at this point, I was feeling really defeated. Touring was 1 week away, and this car was not going to get inspected before that. We had an obligation to have this car for our sponsors at Pop-Up Shop and a Langley Cruisin' car show, so we weren't giving up yet. I got a inspection booked for tomorrow morning, so I gotta put these fucking shitty taillights on. I don't want to take off the covers on the other ones because it's kind of a lot of work and it's gonna scratch shit up. I gotta put new headlight motors in. We're gonna put a muffler, which is in the back of the car. We're gonna put this muffler on. Should quiet it up quite a bit. We're gonna raise up the suspension as much as we can. I got a stock set of wheels over here. Our friend Nelson let us borrow these stock Cressida wheels, 15-inch DOT tires, all in good shape. So put that on this. Hopefully tonight. Yeah, we're gonna make this thing look like shit tonight, and then sick as fuck tomorrow.
Basically, it's supposed to cancel out the bad sound waves, so that all the additional sound waves come up here and then bounce and cancel out the other ones.
Very nice.
So that's the goal, at least. Hopefully.
Nice.
Hopefully, take out that nasty like scream at like 2,500 RPM. The one that got us a VI. Came around that corner and like just like barely rolled on the throttle, low RPM, and like lit up right away. So
This looks so sick, dude.
yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's looking all right.
Is it just gonna open on?
No, I gotta weld this on the car as well.
Muffler is on. Car is raised up. Muffler's on. This thing is ready to go for a VI today. I'm exhausted. It's currently 6:30 a.m. We just finished the exhaust. And yeah, car looks like shit. That's okay. Hopefully it'll pass VI today. And then I can get plates and go drive it around again. Reid is working on no sleep, so he's delirious. He's playing golf with the rocks. Right on. Probably bald more.
I hope the exhaust sounds good because it was a lot of work and it looks really pretty. And I don't know. If it doesn't sound as good as it looks, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to gut the muffler.
It's fired up right now.
6 a.m. I mean, it's morning now. It's not like we're up too late, you know? Like,
Let's do it.
have you seen the dog outside yet?
Yeah, sure. It's kind of loud. It sounds smooth though. Pretty loud.
It's not quiet enough.
Fuck. Update. I fell asleep. Reid actually took the car on his trailer and got it passed through VI. That was like the best news to wake up to. Like I woke up next to Dude, the cat, and then I looked at my phone and he said the car is passed. So I'm stoked. He's on his way back right now. I think we're gonna fuck this car up again, and we should be good to go for pop-up shop. Mission success. All right, it is 6 p.m. now. I've had a nap. Reid has not had a nap yet.
I had a couple matchas and some cigarettes, and I'm fucking ready to rock.
Dude.
Fell asleep behind the wheel a couple times.
These are the least performative matchas he's ever had. These are utilitarian matchas.
These aren't performance matchas. These are performance matchas.
Performance enhancing matchas,
Yeah.
dude. But,
No performative matcha for me, sir.
This car is road legal,
Finally.
which is good. It means
For
we
the next
can-
15 minutes.
Yes, until we get another VI. Being able to drive this to the event we told Lordco we'd bring it to in September is cool. Like, I don't know, it feels good. This car deserves to be driven. It drives great. So, yeah, Reid killed it with the new muffler.
We'll take it for a test drive after. We gotta get gas.
Yeah, we should take it for a little burn tonight.
Should we take it to Banter? Nah, we shouldn't.
We will drive it to Paz.
We'll drive it to Paz. That's fine.
Yeah. Dude, all 1.7% of our female.
Inexpensive welder, hey?
Yeah, that our Captain Welder has made me progress so far in the last 7 days of like just trying out TIG welding and doing stuff. Like I feel like my fab skills have gone like through the roof.
You said you still have your like first weld pipe ever, right?
Yeah, so I just found it beside the shop. The first exhaust I ever built, which was for the brown Budame when it still had the stock engine. I feel like this last week has been a bit of a journey as far as seeing where my fab skills have come, and I don't know, I'm really proud of the work that I've done this week, and then coming out here to see like my first exhaust ever. It's pretty cool to see that. Here's my TIG welds from like 10 years ago. I mean, I was really proud of this exhaust when I built it, and like definitely got the job done. Pretty cool to see.
Seems like you're really enjoying it now, which is nice to see. Like, I don't know, you seem like optimistic and excited to do
Exhaust work, like I'm excited. Like if I get to do something custom with exhaust, that I can get creative and make something. Yeah, I'm all for it. That welder, the bandsaw I got, the belt sander I got, like all of these bits of equipment have all like leveled up my game, I guess you could say.
Cool.
Wheels are back on, car's lowered, fucked up again.
Thanks for calling me. Okay, see you, man.
24-hour turnaround time. Not bad. Let's lower it down.
Yeah, let's do it. That makes sense.
Because when I actually set the alignment and everything, like I had to...
Man, it looks good. Holy fuck, dude.
That guy. It's a big rock. Oh my god.
Man. I could not be happier right now. Like, I spent basically the whole summer like looking at this car in Reid's yard. Oh man, I'm so happy right now. I'm so fucking stoked.
Just wait till you drive it, man. Like
can't wait.
it's good. The sound is so good. I can't wait to hear it from outside of the car. It sounds so good inside.
Reid has been awake for like 30 hours. You got to be getting close to 30.
32 hours?
32 hours, yeah.
I woke up at 8 a.m. yesterday. It's 8 p.m. now. What is that? I can't do math.
Shout out to Reid though. Like this guy like stayed up all night to get this thing done for a pop-up shop. Thank
Yeah. Building cars with your friends is so much cooler than building cars by yourself.
you. Anyways, we're fucking back.
We're getting poutine.
Let's go get chicken.
And ice cream.
Poutine and ice cream. Let's go.
So we forgot to mention, this will be the longest period of time that Dylan has driven the car since it since we finished it, from
Yeah.
the gas station back to my
You're
house.
right, because he's only really driven it twice. He drove it down the street in front of your house once, and he drove it down a street in Tacoma once.
Yeah, and it's by far. Oh, dude, it sounds so good.
Yeah, it does. All right, here's Dylan's first drive in his own car.
Nice, dude. Look at it.
Oh, it looks so good. TMZ, TMZ.
That was so fun.
What do you think?
Dude, it just drives like a normal car. It's so weird. I couldn't be more happy with the way this has turned out. Like it's so drivable.
After that last clip, we were stoked. We finally had the car almost back to its former glory. We got it street legal again, lowered, fitted, ready to go. And in that state, we were able to bring it to the pop-up shop and display it proudly right in front of our store at the Lordco head office. So anybody that came to pop-up got to see the Supra fully on display right in front of where we had the Checkpoint pop-up set up. And then very quickly after that, in the midst of us moving into this shop, which you would have seen in the last video, we found the time to get the car back on the hoist. Once again, crank the coilovers way up to make the car as tall as possible, get the great wheels off, put some shitty rollers on, put the car in a trailer, tow it back out to Aki's shop in Richmond for him to fix the damage that had occurred from when that tire debeaded. And then we once again brought it back to Reid's, got it on the lift, slammed the suspension again, put the good wheels back on, and then had our buddy Oliver come out and do a full cut polish on the car top to bottom to make it the best it's ever looked. And in that state, we were able to take it to the Langley Good Times Cruisin' and display it proudly at Lordco's booth at that hot rod show. And it was really exciting. It was a great way of kind of wrapping up car show season, as well as just being able to kind of see how a car show that isn't necessarily for Japanese cars, to see how those attendees would react to a car like this, and to just see like lots of older guys that are into hot rods and American cars getting excited about the quality that this car was built to was super reassuring. It was nice seeing the old guys getting excited about a car like this. As soon as the Langley Cruisin' was done, we drove the Supra from there straight to this shop, parked it right where you see it now, and yeah, it's kind of the final piece of our shop. Like, it looks super cool. I mean, it still feels surreal looking at this car in this space and seeing the store behind it. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I mean, it's been a bit of a disjointed one. Obviously, you know, it's been lots of stuff happened between that tire debeading, getting through that, you know, getting a Box 1 VI, having all of these car shows to bring the car to, and then once again, like, it was basically just problem, solution, problem, solution, problem, solution the whole month. And it's a nice reminder that, you know, shit happens, and if you just work hard and have your friends help you, you can get through just about anything. You know, and I think one thing that we haven't really talked about a ton that we probably should address is, you know, if you watched the disaster while filming the Supra cinematic video and you saw the tire debead and the near miss that we had on the highway where, you know, this car very well could have been wrecked and Reid could have been hurt. It was sobering, and it was a wake-up call, and it was also a reminder that, you know, when you're building a car that's as crazy as this, that sometimes things do go wrong. You know, we looked into what the root cause of that was, and yes, obviously stretching tires, there is a risk element with that, but we unfortunately kind of had a perfect storm. Like, not only was that a very stretched tire on that wheel, there was also a slow leak that we didn't realize was there, and by the time that, you know, we'd filled the tire with air, got the car assembled, started filming the video, drove it out to, you know, the different city to film the rest of the cinematic, waited through the entire evening, filmed the next morning at sunrise, then put it out on the highway. It had lost enough air that the tire pressure was low enough that, you know, at highway speed, it decided to just rip itself clean off the bead. And if we had some way of monitoring the tire pressure in real time, we would have caught that in advance. Or if, you know, we'd had the foresight to just keep checking the tire pressure as filming that video had gone along, like we would have definitely caught that. And unfortunately, it was just a miss on our part that resulted in the tire debeading, both financially and in time lesson for all of us, and a reminder that it's important to double check your work and not assume that everything is functioning as intended all the time. But the car is better than it ever was as a result of that. The rear subframe being so much more like dialed in for this car, and having the different tire size on the rear wheel that's just a little bit bigger and bulkier and kind of fills out that arch better. I mean, all of that is a net positive. It's a bit. Yeah, it's true. And getting the exhaust, you know, we loved the way the car sounded, and then it got a VI, and you know, the reason the car got even noticed in the first place was because how loud it was. That encouraged us to do the exhaust, have Reid build the resonance chamber. Like, everything that's gone wrong in this last month has pushed us to doing something better, which is a good feeling. You know, we definitely want to be honest with you guys when things don't go our way, but we also want to remind you that, like, you shouldn't just curl up and die. You should lean on your friends and work hard and overcome the challenge, because like everything worth it in life will have challenges, and building a car is no different. Yeah, and I guess that point kind of brings me back to, you know, the fact that we wouldn't have been able to do a build like this if it wasn't for our awesome sponsors. I mean, Lordco Auto Parts had partnered with us the whole way through this project. I mean, helping us with all the materials involved with getting the car painted. Our captain decided to sponsor us and send us one of their pieces of equipment, one of those multi-function machines that we featured very extensively in the Laurel build. That welder was an important piece of the puzzle for encouraging Reid to start doing TIG on exhaust, and watching Reid build Carly's exhaust on the Laurel and then take everything that he'd learned from that and apply it to finishing up the muffler and the resonance chamber on the Supra was super exciting. You know, watching the quality of his welding work just like increase so rapidly because the machine was just so easy to use was super exciting. And I'm sure, you know, you'll see some shots of the final product of that here. Rest assured that even though, you know, we did the Carly's Laurel respec really quickly and this car more or less is kind of complete, there'll still be tons more things that get done on this car, more things that get done on the Laurel. And now that we're kind of through the woods on those builds, it's definitely time for us to figure out what our next build is going to be, and there's something that we've got planned probably for a little bit later this fall that we're really eager to announce. Another project that we're going to be starting that's going to be another one of those long-term multi-part projects. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video, and if you're looking for a way of supporting us, obviously, you know, hitting like, leaving a comment, making sure you're subscribed to the channel, that's all huge. And if you want to take it a step further, go check out our store at www.shopcheckpoint.com. And on a quick note with the store, you know, obviously internationally right now things are pretty weird. There's a lot of tariffs happening in the United States. That has impacted our business, as obviously we're based out of Canada and a lot of our customers are Americans, so we are shipping from Canada to the States quite frequently. We just want to thank you guys for continuing to choose to be our customers, continuing to lean in and invest in what we're doing. We're doing everything that we can to kind of navigate this alongside you guys. We're not looking to increase our prices at this time. We've eaten the tariff impact, you know, where we've had to, and we know that for some of you Americans, when you're receiving your shipments, you're just having to pay that tariff as a duty, and we really appreciate the fact that, you know, you're still willing to take that on to make sure that you're getting our product into your hands. So yeah, thank you guys for believing in what we're doing and continuing to kind of lean in and be a part of the community that we're working so hard on building with Checkpoint. And yeah, we love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.